Right, bit of a lead time then. There's my new Eagle ship. Very, very nice. I don't know about the green though, but well, what can you do? Let's just see what happens. See if I remember right, these guys weren't much in the way of buying what I'm selling. They're an economic boom as well.
Landing gear retracted.
Observing steady traffic in this sector. Caution is advised.
Some good down there stuff right there. Being captured as a screenshot. Sorry about this, I know you don't get any of the fun when it's captured like that. There's the ship lights on now. That's better. It's more like it. Hello, how are you? Hopefully there's something a bit more exciting in this system than what was in the last one. I.e. bugger all. This is some strawberry and raspberry flavoured water. I'm sure it'll be horrible. Oops, it is a... Let's see what we got here. Suppose we'll go there. over shit, going over shit, going over shit, going over shit. I overshot. Not by too much though, so it's not too bad. Just looked like I was showing off, which it kind of was. Coming hot, coming very hot. Very hot. Very, 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 very hot. Oh, so skilled. That was a nice bit of skill there.
Docking request granted.
Does look a little bit like me, I guess, so it's not too bad.
Landing gear deployed.
It's just so impressive.
Docking successful.
There she is. The hangar just in case there's space pirates about. Starport services. Buy some graphics. No, I don't want to buy any more card graphics. That's great. Hopefully I'll want to buy some like other stuff. I'll make a profit on the food cartridges, that's alright. Not a lot of profit, but still a profit. No Thargoids about anyway, that's good. Not really much in this system at all. clear.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do a couple of small jumps. Hello, hello, whoever you are. Boom. Whoa, it's a big old sun. Let's see what we've got in this system. Oh yeah, a couple of stations. Let's see. Another terminal. Yeah, go there. One of the old style stations. Be nice to get there, have a look on this Eurovision night. Trying to come in just as hot this time. This wee thing fairly clips like. Compared to my Adder on the Xbox version, it's a nippy wee system, wee machine. The thing is too nippy. A lot of people think it's just the inertia that takes you along, but it's not.
Core Dynamics, Sierra, Whiskey, Echo. This is Federal Flight Control. You are required to submit a docking request before landing. Okay, Commander. Proceed to landing pad 1-3. Assisted docking initiated.
Here's the treat. This game's just beautiful.
Landing gear.
Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not
Let's see what's happening in their systems. Do they want to buy any of my cartographics, universal or otherwise? No, the bucking don't. Let's see. No, they're not big on clothing either. What the hell? Let's see if I've got a cargo scoop. Cargo scoop, fuel scoop. Will do. Nice one, I got a fuel scoop. Take the other shipyard. Oh, the otter. My god, look at the price of the otter. Oh, the dolphin looks nice. Let's head over to Ethical.
President Gibson Kincaid has been named Commander-in-Chief of the Alliance. Fleet in the Zounds system. Journalist Vanya Driscoll reported on the development for the Alliance Tribune. Admiral Frederick Yamamoto has announced that the Zounds fleet now takes orders directly from the President, in direct breach of the existing ADF command structure. The move is widely perceived to be a deliberate show of strength from President Kincaid, who is currently under investigation for illegal campaign funding. Admiral Yamamoto is known to be a personal friend to Kincaid from the latter's time as Governor of Zounds. The Council of Admirals has demanded that Yamamoto rescinds this decree. Admiral Rachel Ziegler condemned the decision as political grandstanding that borders on treason. While President Kincaid has accepted the authority, he has yet to issue any orders to the ADF fleet stationed in Zounds.
Here's the frame shift.
Ship thief's personal log discovered. A journal maintained by Gan Romero, the technician responsible for stealing a docked vessel from a starport hangar, has been discovered.
Surprisingly, the jump ship was the base.
Security Chief Miss Aggie Sanders gave this statement from Fort Dixon. We have thoroughly investigated Romero's background to establish a motive for the theft and how it was accomplished. Our only lead is a series of encrypted voice logs that he deleted shortly before the hijack. Our analysts have recovered a few fragments of these recordings, which appear to have been part of a dream journal. In them, Romero makes repeated mention of seeing an area of space, not black but radiant, glowing like heaven, and being called by voices that didn't come from anything with a body. Medical experts have proposed that Romero's recordings, along with his recent distracted behavior,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
may be symptoms of an undiagnosed dissociative disorder. If true, Romero was likely acting upon dream delusions when he stole the ship. At present, our investigation has not yielded anything more substantial.
Ooh, lots of bases.
Zende Partners requests Guardian commodities. Zende Partners has called for increased deliveries of Guardian commodities in Sinuafi NH, D1196, the newly established hub for Guardian human technological research. CEO Freya Tane made the following announcement.
Advancing
My
market.
company has established a scientific research outpost in Guardian space named the Prospect, which also serves as the termination point for our megaship transport service from the Zende
Will do for
system.
me.
The next step is to procure a license that will allow a technology broker to trade from the Prospect. In preparation for this, we invite the galactic community to collect Guardian commodities from nearby ancient ruins and bring them to the outpost. This will allow us to provide a stock of existing Guardian human technology, while also stimulating further studies into this extinct civilization. Deliveries should be made to the Prospect in the Sinuafi NH, D1196 system. The appeal begins on the
I've really
16th
got a
of
thing
May
for these
3305
Guardians.
and will run for 1 week. If the maximum requested total is achieved earlier than planned, Zende Partners will end the campaign immediately. Segnan Exchange announces outpost. Segnan Exchange has revealed plans to build an outpost in the Sinuafi NH, D1196 system. CEO Cedric Stone gave the following statement. As Zende Partners has graciously provided a transport service to Guardian Space, it makes sense for my company to support the increased pilot activity in that area. Segnan Exchange can offer a variety of services to those traveling to the area. Segnan Exchange thrives at the forefront of innovation, and the wealth of artifacts soon to flow through Sinuafi NH, D1196 offers fantastic opportunities in the field of advanced Guardian human technology. The announcement, coming so soon after Zende Partners established the Prospect in the same system, has received a mixed response from business analysts. Some view the move as likely to trigger direct conflict between the two corporations, while others believe the presence of both companies can only benefit the research initiative. Week in review. Here are this week's main stories. A megaship service offering transport to Guardian Space has been established by Zende Partners. The service will ferry pilots and ships between Zende and Sinuafi NH, D1196, with the latter system selected as the termination point by the galactic community. President Gibson Kincaid has denied claims of illegal funding during his presidential campaign last year, accusing Councillor
It's like the
Elijah Cook
RHI
of seeking
scandal in
revenge for defeat
space.
in those elections. Kincaid also suggested that the assassination of rival presidential candidate Fazia Silva had benefited Beck's campaign. In other news, the wife of ship thief Gan Romero has given an interview to Vox Galactica. Lara Romero stated that she had no idea why her husband would steal a docked craft. She also indicated that Gant's sleep had been disturbed by vivid dreams prior to the theft. And those are the main stories this week. Ship theft mystery deepens. Mystery continues to surround Gan Romero, the starship technician who single-handedly stole a docked vessel in the Vega system. Romero's wife, Lara, agreed to an interview with Vox Galactica. I haven't the faintest idea why Gant took that ship, or how he managed it. It's totally out of character for him. He's not impulsive or even ambitious really. Always been the practical type, which is why I married him. I can't believe that he would do anything like this. Had he been acting strangely? Well, something was on Gant's mind. I guess you could say he's been distracted recently. I've caught him staring out into space a few times, and his sleep was disturbed by intense dreams, although he never wanted to talk about them. The kids keep asking when their dad is coming home. I just hope the Fort Dixon Security Services can find some explanation for all this, and bring Gan home to us. President Kincaid denies corruption. President Gibson Kincaid has refuted allegations of illegal campaign funding and is refusing to cooperate with the official inquiry. He gave this statement to the Alliance Tribune. The claims are nothing more than an attempt to besmirch my reputation. Councillor Elijah Beck has fabricated this while Mudlark chases revenge for his loss to me in the presidential vote last year. If the Assembly wants to entertain conspiracies, they could review the assassination of Fazia Silva, the third presidential candidate. It's interesting that Beck's own campaign gained a lot of support after Silva was murdered. The Bank of Zounds has also declined the inquiry's requests for information. A spokesperson insisted that all campaign funds it handles adhere to strict financial guidelines. They added that Beck's evidence was deemed insufficient until a verified source could be provided. Partners Transport Service operational. A megaship service offering transport to Guardian space from Zande is now.
Core Dynamics, Sierra Whiskey Echo. Federal Flight Control Channel open. Observe docking protocols if you wish to land.
In operation.
Landing authorized. You are clear for approach to pad 3-4. Announced. Following the recognition of the galactic community, my company has established an outpost in Sinuev, ENH, D1196, that will serve as the termination point for this new ferry service. Our two megaships, Sadler's Song and the Conduit. Weekly trips to the selected location. This first step of our touchdown. Systems offline.
Initiative should encourage activity at nearby Guardian ruins. In addition,
Can I get
we
some
have
money
now
here?
finalized the design of an advanced military module based on Guardian technology, and we hope to begin manufacture of this design very soon.
I'm
Among
gonna
the
get a profit
feedback from the
finally.
technology industry was a statement
That's
by
nice.
Cedric Stone, CEO of rival arms manufacturer Signan Exchange.
I'm gonna get
While
these young
Zande
from support the
Partners'
graphics
recent
sold
efforts
yet.
to promote Guardian human research are admirable,
No,
I would
still
like to
nobody
remind
wants any
Ms.
of
Tane
these,
that she
and
does not hold a
I'm
monopoly
just
on
sitting on some
Guardian
great money.
artifacts from that region of space. Signan Exchange has a proven track record in this field, and we hope that Zande Partners are able to secure the acquisition of Guardian commodities for the benefit of all. Week in review. Here are this week's main stories. The Distant Worlds 2 expedition has reached Beagle Point, its final destination. Thousands of independent pilots have traveled over 73,000 light-years in the past 3 months, with the establishment of Explorer's Anchorage among their many achievements. Alliance President Gibson Kincaid has been accused of receiving illegal campaign funding from a senior figure at the Bank of Zounds. Prime Minister Redmond Mahone has authorized an official inquiry to establish the truth of the allegations. Kincaid has yet to provide a response. In other news, the thief of a ship stolen from a starport hangar in the Vega system has been named as Gan Romero. Security reports indicate that Romero has no prior criminal record and is believed to have acted alone. The search for his motive and current location continues. And those are the main stories this week. President Kincaid illegal funding allegations. President Gibson Kincaid has been accused of receiving illegal campaign funding via the Bank of Zounds. Councillor Elijah Beck presented evidence to a special session of the Alliance Assembly. During September 30-304, President Kincaid's re-election campaign received several billion credits worth of undeclared funds. I have received data suggesting that these transactions were secretly arranged by a senior figure within the Bank of Zounds. Regrettably, I cannot reveal the source of this evidence since it constitutes part of an ongoing investigation. However, I call upon the Assembly to open an official inquiry to establish if there was any violation of campaign finance law. Councillor Beck's proposal was approved by a majority vote, after which Prime Minister Redmond Mahone authorized the inquiry to begin immediately. As yet there has been no comment from President Kincaid. Docked ship thief identified. The individual responsible for stealing a docked Diamondback Explorer in the Vega system has been identified. Fort Dixon Security Chief, Misaki Sanders, told the media, "We have
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
determined that Commander Bjorn
Yeah,
Lennox's
don't have much
vessel
cargo
was
space
stolen
now.
by a Starship technician, who evidently acted alone without backup. The technician, Gan Romero, has worked at Fort Dixon as a member of the hangar service teams for the past 11 years. He has a stable home life on the station with a wife and 3 children, with no criminal record. Although Romero's job gave him access to landing pads, it does not explain his ability to bypass ship security protocols or launch without authorization. We have yet to determine his motive or destination. The scope of our investigation is widening and we hope to know more soon." Distant Worlds 2 expedition reaches Beagle Point. The Distant Worlds 2 expedition has reached its final destination on the far side of the galaxy, the Beagle Point system. Science correspondent Leon Banerjee reported for Vox Galactica.
Hello folks, how's it going? If anybody wants to chat, feel free. I'll shoot the breeze with you.
Ship released. Follow the greens on your way out.
Alani system on 13th January 3305.
Majestic. It's the only word that comes to mind. Absolutely powerful.
Later, after traveling more than 73,000 light years, ships have begun arriving at Beagle Point. Included among the expedition's achievements is the construction of the Scientific Research Station Explorer's anchorage. This now serves as a permanent waypoint for travelers to the galactic core,
Scan detected.
as well as facilitating detailed observation of the supermassive black hole Sagittarius A star. While Distant
hope
Worlds
that's,
2 is coming to a close,
Authorized scans.
Drive charging.
participants will now plot their own routes through unexplored space back towards the core systems. Zenbe Partners announces transport
You are clear to resume own navigation. Federal flight.
service. Zenbe Partners has revealed plans to establish a ferry service between the core systems and Guardian space. Freya Tain, the company's CEO, made this statement. In response to increasing demand for Guardian commodities, my company aims to facilitate access to the area once occupied by the Guardians. This will involve the construction of a megaship to transport pilots to
Fuel scoop disengaged.
and from this comparatively inaccessible region. 5 systems have been highlighted as potential destinations, and we'd like to invite the galactic community to decide which of these should serve as the termination point for the megaship. We will then build an outpost in the chosen system, and the megaship will enter service. We hope that this initiative will stimulate new innovations in the field of Guardian human technology. Week in review. Here are this week's main stories. Prime Minister Edmund Mahone has clashed with President Kincaid in the Alliance Assembly. Following repeated demands to increase military funding, Kincaid was reminded by Mahone that executive presidential power had been turned down following a vote. The funding proposals were rejected. A Diamondback Explorer has been stolen from Fort Dixon in the Vega system despite a number of active security measures. Details indicate
That's enough of the news. What if I had a mining laser? That'd be nice. And I could mine things. Like other ships. Hee hee hee.
Docking request granted.
Yeah, this'll do. Hmm. Well, I think that's about where I'll wrap it up for tonight. Thank you very much for watching.